Hey everyone, Boomer here for Caravel Gaming, and in the second video of me laddering with Ramp Druid, I was only intending to do one, but then this guy contacted me and insisted that the deck's really good.
Hi guys.
So what's actually I've actually done is I've made a couple of changes that Maddy has suggested. As well as ones that I felt needed doing at the time. It was like we've now got the Force of Nature Savage Raw combo in here.
Yeah.
I took out Alex Strasser because she was really clunky. One of the builds I have seen of Ramp Druid was playing like the three Rag, Ysera, and Alex Strasser. I can kind of actually see Alex Strasser just due to the fact that you can play it and then the next turn the Savage Raw Force of Nature combo is actually lethal.
It's one of lethal.
It's one short if you I mean with Alex Strasser in play it's obviously
Yeah,
it's obviously
but
very lethal, but
it's not gonna be on the board.
but it's not going to be on the board. But if you have like if you have an innovate or you're still holding the coin, then it is actually a lethal. You know, it is a lethal strike at that point.
Yeah.
So, I'm honestly not. We might play it over the Ysera, even though Ysera was basically responsible for the two wins that I had earlier. We actually had three of her on the table at one point. You haven't seen the video yet, Maddy, but there were three Yseras on the table at one.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So yeah, my problem are the two legendaries basically in this deck. I don't think they're as good. Ragnaros is very clunky because it can be faceless and big gamed, and if you don't have the answer for it, it's basically a good game. So also it's pretty random for this deck, and it doesn't require any more finishers. Like the Savage Roar in itself is a great finisher. If you have the Force of Nature, then it's even better. So I'd rather take them out. And Ysera, it just doesn't synergize. It's a dead turn for you, basically. And even though, yeah, it gets you card advantage and all that, against Rush and all that, it's not going to be as helpful as, like, scenarios would be.
Unfortunately, I don't have a scenarios. What I would say, I'm just going to come out of the Ramp Druid deck for a minute and just go into Token Druid. Obviously, like this plays a slightly different collection. It only has Leroy, but I'm not too sure. It's like I actually kind of, when I'm playing Ramp Druid, I kind of miss the fact because Token Druid has Claw and it has a couple of like early game things, as well, so you don't get just mullered in the early game if you don't draw Innovate. Ramp Druid, I think, does kind of have that problem that like in the early game you can just get utterly smushed if you don't get any ramp. But then again, that's what the deck's for. The only problem is if we were to take these two out, I'm not quite sure what I'd put in for them. I mean, obviously, yeah, Black Knight and Scenarios if I had them, but I don't have them.
Yeah, Black Knight and Scenarios would be good. I think what you really need in this deck is some kind of a removal. Because you have two swipes and all that, but you don't have a big removal because, Mark of the Wild Black Knight combo removes everything from the board. Yeah. So even though it sounds really bad, I might try one Naturalize against control.
I mean, the other option is like maybe Argent Commander or something like that, but...
Nah, we have swipes for that, and Keeper Hero Power is 3 damage, so no, we don't need any of that. No, we need like big creature or like hard removal in the deck because we don't have the Black Knight. That's one thing, and the other is a second Faceless Manipulator. I think is fine in this deck.
Epic don't have it, so.
Yeah.
Then... Also, I think that if we have that, you are in danger of drawing a lot of do-nothing hands. It's like, if you have the sort of Faceless Manipulator Savage Roar in your opener or something like that. It's like,
that's
there's
true.
Two cards that are totally dead, can't do anything with them.
I think then Yeti is totally fine, because we only have one in the deck by default.
So like go Yeti and like one Naturalize?
Yeah, the Naturalize is really key, but I don't have a great experience with Naturalize, but we'll see if it works out and we can replace it later.
Yeah, we can always try it. I just like ramping into legendaries, but it's like I have seen like I took basically the list I took was one that had made it to legendary, and his was he did have those three. He had Alex and Rag and Ysera. Alex just
but
really
in
Alex
the current
didn't
meta,
impress me. Alex didn't impress me too much when I was playing with it. It just always seemed really clunky.
actually, I'd rather play Alexstrasza than either Ragnaros or the other because in the current meta, it's all about Zoo and Rush decks,
Or
and
Druid decks.
There's the mirror. Um, yeah, I think I'd mulligan all three.
Yeah, seems like.
We want to get the ramp cards and also... Oh, that's nice.
Hey, look, if you play gold versions, you hit them.
Mm.
So it's what you learn from playing Magic. If you play foil cards, you draw them more often. And it's not just because foil cards bend, and thus you can manipulate your deck to be manipulate them to be at the top of your deck.
Yeah. And we're going to play White Growth because next turn we can play the Yeti.
Yeah. In fact, one of the games that I had earlier was Druid on Druid. Oh, he's playing Token Druid. It was Druid on Druid, and again, we're still making Yeti here, but
Yeah, definitely.
and basically, it was literally a case of I got 2 ramp spells, he didn't get any ramp spells, therefore I won.
Yeah, mirror matches generally go like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question is if we want to jam more. But at the moment, I don't think we do.
I don't
I'd
think
rather...
we do either yet at the moment. I'd rather try and control the board a bit here.
Yeah. I think Druid of the Glowing Tone mode is fine.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the mana for Black Knight yet. And I take the 2-3 out, so we set up a nice swipe for next turn.
Yeah, works for me.
And if we draw something expensive, we can even play the Wild Growth swipe.
Yeah. Or we can play Sunwalker if he puts us under any sort of like major pressure, but
No, I think swipe will be great unless he trades all his minions in the board, but... Okay, that's fine.
so he's gonna like throw everything into killing this Druid of the Claw, basically. Okay, that's not the most helpful. You think just hit it with the Yeti makes Sunwalker?
I think swiping here is good. I want to keep the Yeti alive because we have to deal with this 3-5 at the moment he plays it. The teacher. So I think swiping here is good.
And then just Wild Growth, or do you want a Hero Power?
Is there a reason to Wild Growth?
We've got no 8s in the deck now, so
Yeah.
I think it's just Hero Power.
Yeah, I think it's just Hero Power. Hero Power is good.
The Wild Growth is basically going to be a dead card until we hit 10 mana.
Yeah, now that we took out all the legendaries, it's Wild Growth seems less good unless it's in your starting hand, but okay, that's fine. Basically, it's just going to kill himself if he takes
He
the
keeps
damage
doing
from...
this, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Draw 2 cards, I guess.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because at the moment he's on 18, so we'll see what... See, if we innovate Mark here, he's in big game hunter range, but just...
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I
don't know if Token Druid plays a big game hunter.
Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but it's also in Black Knight range if you do that, and I think it plays Black Knight, or it should.
It might be a case where it should, but I don't think it does.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll end the turn here.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, the other thing we can do if we get a load is if the Ancient survives, which I doubt it will, but if it does, wow, jeez. I was thinking if it did survive, the one thing we could have done was mark it up and then faceless it, so then there's 2 huge taunts in play.
Yeah.
Now, I can mark this up and big game hunter it.
You can mark that up, and yeah, you can faceless it. You can faceless it, but the question is if you want to faceless it.
No, because it's in swipe range.
Yeah.
Even if I do that, so I can mark it up.
How? We don't have any removal for that, but yeah, I think we have to do it.
So
I think there's no.
Mark big game. I mean, we could faceless it, but I'd rather faceless Sunwalker, I think.
Yeah.
And if we're going to faceless Sunwalker, I would want to Wild Growth this turn, because that puts us on 10 mana. No, hang on, no I wouldn't. Because it goes 9 plus Innovate, yeah, so that's fine. So next turn we can Sunwalker faceless.
Yeah, I think just hero powering and hitting face is good.
Yep.
Also, he gets closer and closer to the combo range, which is fine for us.
Yep. Well, that was a shock.
Token Druid playing 5/10. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure what deck he's playing, but definitely not the one that we thought he will.
Faceless it and silence it.
Faceless silence. Yeah, that sounds good.
Or I could... No, the other option's silence it, makes Sunwalker, and that just seems worse.
Yeah, facelessing it is better. Unless he has Black Knight.
Well, if he has Black Knight, he has Black Knight, yeah.
Already used both of his marks, so he can big game our 5/10, which means it's either Black Knight or nothing.
Yep. Playing some kind of hybrid, because like with Argent Squires and things like that, you'd really have expected Token Druid.
Yeah, it's. I'm not sure. I think he just saw a couple of Druid decks and put them together.
Possible.
Or like mashed them. Okay, Starfall, that's fine. Easy 2 for 1.
Yep.
And we really hope we draw the gadgets on.
Yeah, it's like Gadgetson, please. That's acceptable, I guess. Just Sunwalker. I could make double Sunwalker.
I wouldn't make double Sunwalker. It's not better than Sunwalker Yeti, because the Divine Shield and the Taunt on the other guy basically doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And we want to keep the Innervate for the Gadgetson, or like the Force of Nature play or something.
Yeah.
So
Sunwalker Yeti.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter against Druid where I put it, right?
No, and you don't play Argus either, so.
Decks which give you easy decisions. Get rid of that, it annoys me.
Okay, so we're in a pretty good shape here.
So he's going to take the shield off and draw a card? Yep. It would have been funny if he'd have 3'd it. Big ol' swipe coming.
Yeah, but swipe is a 1/1 here, so.
Yeah.
I think I deny his draw.
So you actually silence that, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. And I just hit him with hero power and do nothing. Or yeah, I'm not sure Blood Mage Thanos is a boy, but...
Savage, just thinking if I top deck Savage Raw here. That's 4, 10, 14. He's dead if I top deck Savage
Yeah,
so,
he's dead.
So I'd Wild Growth and get a card out of it while I can?
No, I'd keep the Wild Growth.
Oh yeah, because if I get Gadgets then it's 3 cards. Yeah,
yeah, that's 3 cards, and also you can start your next turn with it. Also you have the Innervate as well, so even if you top deck scenarios that you don't have in your deck, you can play him.
Someone magically gives me a Scenarius that I don't have in my deck.
Okay. So he's playing anti-aggro stuff, but... Wow, why is that? Are you going to take 4?
He's going to take 4, doing it. Bang.
That's... well...
a thing.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hello there. So, yeah. Let's just draw cards. Don't care about the dead 2 4s and 2 2s.
Yeah.
We just want to get the value advantage. Okay, so there's a rat, which draws us 1 card, even if...
we use it for a 3, yeah. This
Yeah.
gives us 2 cards.
Oh, there's a Savage Shore, so...
oh god almighty.
yeah, I'd use both rat here, I think.
Yeah.
Innervate first, see what we get. Innervate first. Is that better than using the 2 rat?
Depends if he can kill the gadgets in, I suppose.
There's a 2/4 on the board. No, I just rat. Get more value out of the gadget son, and also it's a, you know, for Savage Shore is much more likely to be lethal next turn. And here's Miracle Druid for you.
I guess I just trade the 2/2 for
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, you could have taken the it out with the other, but
yeah.
doesn't really matter. Okay, that's cute.
He's got shields. Well, actually, Druid of the Claw Savage Roar kills his 5/10.
Druid of the Glow Savage Shore is 6 plus 4, 6. I'd rather use Swipe here, swipe the giant. Well, that's a dead draw. And...
I can Savage Roar and then punch the giant
yeah,
down.
I'd Savage Shore and see what we get. Okay, second Ancient. 4/4 and yourself into it.
Yep.
Let's cycle the Healing Touch. And there's that Ancient of Lore, and just go face.
Yep.
So,
That
yeah.
Gadgetson did a little bit of work.
Yeah, it's just some.
My Force of Nature is probably the bottom card of my deck. Just thinking about it this way. Okay.
Okay, so if you mark that, it's not gonna help.
It's like I draw my entire deck with Nourish, but that's... well, I can mark this, kill this, Hero Power, kill this, and then make like a massive Ancient.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, no, you can't. You don't have the mana for it, but you can make the Sunwalker, which is good
Yeah, I
enough.
can make the Sunwalker, which is fine as well.
Oh, the Naturalize. Well,
Yeah.
it's that card.
I think...
Although you can draw 1 card out of Naturalize.
Yeah,
You could just be and Naturalize his 2/1. and make an Ancient.
Unfortunately, this does mean he gets to kill the Gadgetson, but I think it's done its job, considering I have
Yeah,
2
taking
cards.
6 damage to the face, which
Yeah.
means... he's
Oh, you
whoa,
s-
that's top deck.
He'd used both his keepers as well, so it was like...
2 healing touches? That's insane.
he has them all. He has everything.
Okay, make the 10-5. Oh,
Oh,
wait.
just kill him.
Can you?
No, I
I don't
can't.
understand. Just make the Ancient Watcher or Ancient of War in a 10-5 mode.
Yep.
Those rare occasions when you can make it the 10-5.
Yeah, it's like that occasion. Okay, no pressure, bro. But a
So
10-5.
how many cards does he have?
10.
10, and you have 1.
Yeah.
So just 9 cards over him.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Okay.
Awesome last card.
Yeah, that's the last card you want to draw. You could BM Nourish. take some
I can
damage
actually take the damage from doing it.
or get 2 mana crystals.
Yeah, awesome. 5 mana do absolutely nothing. So for anyone who was wondering why there's a Gadget San in the deck, that is why there's a Gadget San in the deck.
Yep. All those ramp cards that do nothing at the end of the game do something at the end of the game. Or like at the end.
I think we drew the Gadget Sim when we had 15 cards left in our deck, and 2 turns later we had 1. Or something like 2 turns later we had 3 cards left in our deck. That seems alright against a...
I think it's fine.
Yeah, it depends what sort of hunter he is, to tell you the truth. Because if he's face hunter, that might be a little bit slow. But if he's
No, it's not slow. It's like the fastest start against face hunter, and we keep it versus face hunter. I wouldn't coin White Growth because at 3 mana we can't play anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'd rather keep the coin to ramp into something big.
Yep.
Later in the game.
Keep the coin to ramp into either a face, to go like ramp into a faceless.
Well,
it's face
our turn
hunter.
4 is pretty solid, so...
Yeah, it's face hunter.
Yeah, I take the extra 2 damage and White Growth.
Just because the rest of our hand's so good, basically.
Yeah, because he plays something now, like he plays the 3-1 that goes face.
I think he plays the... I think it's Eagle Hornbow he plays now, if he's... That's all.
I mean,
bargain.
Okay. That's cool.
Swipe face, I guess it is.
It is swipe face. And next turn we can coin into Sunwalker, and that should be a GG for us.
Yep.
Also, we might need that 1 healing touch.
Yeah.
In the deck.
The hunter deck that plays like... It's like, the deck that plays like no other.
Yeah.
Going into Sunwalker.
Actually, I wouldn't have.
I can Hero Power Yeti if you want to do that instead.
No, you can Sunwalker. Why I wouldn't want to do that is because of the Ancient of War play next turn.
Yeah,
so we
true.
could have just played the Keeper of the Grove, hit the 2-1, and go on with it. And next turn it's Ancient of War.
Yeah.
But
it really depends what he does now as to what my next play is. Because this Sunwalker will not have a Divine Shield on it. Oh, he's going for the Unleash the Hounds.
For 1.
For 1. Bargain. Awesome.
Such Unleash. And he doesn't even take...
Oh, he's got the Hunter's Mark, so he does take it out. But that appears to be not the best use I have ever seen out of Unleash the Hounds.
Yeah, and now you can just keep her the 2-1. Because we don't want to take unnecessary damage.
Yep.
And
I don't want him drawing cards either. So
yeah, I mean, you could have just hero powered the buzzard,
but that would have been taking
face.
Would have been taking 1 damage then.
Yeah.
I prefer to have the 1 armor just because it makes his ability a lot worse.
Yeah. Of course, the 4/4 makes us wonder if
I could always faceless it and have a taunt.
You can make the 7/7 mana Ancient of War 5/10 and have a taunt. I think it's slightly better.
Oh, just a bit, but it's... And also this, I'll obviously not attack with that, but it's like this means that like Deadly Shot, if he's playing a random Deadly Shot, it has a 50-50 chance of missing.
Yeah, although there is some consideration to just sacrificing the 2/4 so his unleash is smaller.
Yeah.
Okay, so is the second one.
Wow, okay. Fortunately, I've got 10 life in hand.
Yeah.
Well now.
Actually, I think it's fine if you give him cards. Because we want to heal more than anything, but if we don't naturalize his 4/4, there is...
we can't take out his 4/2,
yeah.
so I actually think this is fine.
Yeah, this is fine. This is pretty good, and it's, you know, even better than a Black Knight now, I think. And you
Trade
just
these
trade and gain 5 life, like nothing happened.
Don't think
We are still in a card advantage, so and not in a huge life disadvantage. But we need it.
And there you go, he does actually have the random deadly shot.
Well, it's not that random, it's just put together from the mid-range hunter and the face hunter.
Yeah.
But that is fine. Taunter? No, that's good.
That's a taunter.
Yeah.
Just make a 7/7 and...
Hero power, and let's see what life we run.
We're on 14. Oh, we mean after we've hit it?
Yeah.
Because this is obviously the first thing we're doing.
Yeah, but we're on 15 life, so we don't have to be afraid of lethal damage next turn.
10. So
About 15 because we restore health. No, the question was if we want to innervate Mark of the Wild.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
But I don't think 15 life is good enough, and next turn...
And also it means if he has another deadly shot, we haven't wasted it, and we can, like, face... If he doesn't kill it this turn, we can Faceless Manipulator it, and we can taunt it up and Faceless it.
Okay, so that was an unimaginative turn.
Yeah, so I think it's taunt it up, Faceless it.
Yeah, that's cool. Hopefully he doesn't run Big Game Hunter as well.
Probably does, but you know.
Control Rush.
Control
Hunter,
Rush.
mid-rangey.
Control Rush mid-range Hunter.
Beast combo deck.
Yeah, something like that.
All in one. But yeah, in theory he doesn't have a solution to this.
Yep.
Or at least he shouldn't.
Take 1.
Okay, so there's gonna be a freeze trap.
That's fine, I'll quite happily have my Ancient of Law back in my hand.
Draw first.
With Wild.
Yeah, White Rose.
Doesn't it make it... Oh, I've got Innovate, yeah.
Yeah, and if we can throw into the 4/4 charger, that's not it. I'd actually ping my 7/7 with the...
Right. Well, if that happens,
rat.
I can't cast it again if it's a freezing trap. So I'd rather attack first and then see what's going on.
Okay, let's see.
And it's explosive trap, so...
Oh, okay. Whoa, such tricks. Yeah, and you definitely want to armor up.
Yeah.
And play the Yeti, I guess, or just not even playing anything is better.
There's no point playing it because I just give him an extra dog if I play Yeti.
Also, you should have read your own guy for 1 draw card because you can draw into lethal this turn. You could have drawn into lethal this turn, so. Okay, kill command.
Oh, has he got double kill command? I think he's got double kill command. Oh, jeez, you're kidding
Nice,
me.
nice.
Wow.
See, you don't listen to me and you lose. That's it.
This is kind of what I was because I was talking to Maddy a lot earlier, and it felt all day like I've been playing against 15 card decks. It's like doesn't matter what they need, they will get 2 of the card they need to beat me in the top like 15 cards all the time. You know, he had no other outs in his deck apart from that.
Well, he may have had that thing.
In his like Rush Hunter deck.
Well, I mean, he had a deadly shot. And 2 Hunter's marks.
Yeah. So we're against Shaman here, right?
Yeah, against Shaman I throw back all the minions. We want to get those ramp cards.
Yeah.
Actually, it's really surprising we haven't seen a Nourish play yet. Because that's pretty awesome when you coin Innervate into Nourish on turn 2 and then still have 2 mana to play. So you basically use the Innervate to get +2. If we Innervate out the Yeti was the follow-up.
There isn't one.
Well, we can Wrath anything he plays, so
Wrath
I do that.
The only
Because
thing
at
is
turn
if-
2 he shouldn't have all that much.
No,
he
could
can
have
coin
Hex
Hex.
and-
But yeah, we'd rather him use the Hex on the 4/5 than the 5/10 taunt.
Yep, he's got Hex.
Either that or yeah.
X, yeah.
Pharaoh Spirits was an option there because it kind of deals with the
Guess it's hero power and hit him now.
yeah. We could make a 2-3 with Mark of the Wild if we had it. Okay, that gives us options.
So we can just 1-for-1 swipe it if we want.
Yeah, but that's not the best.
We can silence it, or we can deal 2 damage to it and innovate Wrath it, which...
Maybe Swipe is the best option.
The other option's punch it and Wrath it.
No, it looked like Swipe is the best option because we want to keep the Keeper for his totems and all that.
Yeah.
I thought about silencing it, but if he deals with the Keeper with like a spell power lightning bolt, then we are still in a bad position.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fine. And you can silence your own taunt if you want to, so he can attack something else. Although that is a bad play, but...
Just make Druid in taunt mode, I guess.
Yeah, I'd make it in charge mode.
Really?
Yeah.
Because again, spell power lightning bolt kills it with that.
That's true, but on the other hand, if he has a totem here, he can just destroy the frog for free. And you want to be able to go phase, basically. So, yeah. It can't deal 4 damage if it doesn't have spell power, like the Shaman generally can deal 4 damage, so 4 is fine. Like, against a rogue, I always put it out in force.
He's rolling for it, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, now we can just make the Sunwalker and play the who gets the taunt of the board game. Yes, it's Druid of the Claw again.
This seems like a more mid-rangey Shaman deck because
Whoa.
the decks I played against so far...
You can take it out with the Keeper and the Rat.
Yep. The decks I've played against so far have been, or at least the Shaman decks I've played against so far, have all been like the Murloc Blood Rush decks.
Yeah.
Making sure I don't accidentally silence it or something, which would be a little bit embarrassing.
And we actually have lethal next turn.
Yeah, which is a bit weird.
Yeah.
But he basically rolled the wrong totem. Yeah, he's done it again. He basically rolled the wrong totem like 3 times in a row, and that's like screwed him. I think if he'd have got the spell power one once, we'd have been a little bit. It would have been a little bit awkward.
Yeah. On the other hand, we can draw cards.
Yep.
So for 2 mana, Flame Tongue Totem. Okay.
Oh, that's not a bad peel.
Yeah, but let's draw first. See if we have an even more elegant solution like Mass Dispel or something.
I don't have that.
No? Okay, then just Innervate Rat it. Wait.
The other option's Savage Roaring.
No, that's not good. But we could take out one of the totems, take out one of the taunters, the 2/3s, with that, and then we can sack the 4/5 into the 4/3, or not sack because it still lives, and just take the other one out, so it's less damage overall.
What? So Wrath one 4/3s.
Don't rest. Take the O2 out with the 2/4.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, well, yeah, you can rest one of the 4/3s now.
Yeah.
And 4/5 into 4/3. And here's a Druid of the Claw versus Totem War again. No, definitely take the Totem out.
Yep.
don't go face. That's just not the best because he has another.
He's going for
Pharaoh
spell
Spirit.
power. There's spell power, so lightning storm.
Well,
Yeah.
Lightning Storm has 50% chance of taking.
4.
No, 3, and the 4 on the one that it matters. And look at the survivor, Druid of the Claw.
And
Force of Nature
he
Savage
is dead.
Roar
He is dead.
dead. Yeah, he's dead. Good game.
And this is why we have the BS combos.
Yep.
before I even fired it off, it's like they...
Yeah, this Ramp Druid track is crazy.
Keep going. More. So we're doing
What the Blood Mage Thanos says. I think it's the Blood Mage Thanos is the more souls. It's exactly what we're doing right now.
I don't know, because so far I played 4 games in the first video and went 2-2, and so far we're 2-1 in this.
Yeah.
But then again, it was like a pretty serious like double kill command,
Yeah.
which we gave him with double naturalize, but with our naturalize. But I still think that was the best play.
Yeah.
Bin everything, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Gadget-san would be so nice to keep, but
Yeah.
it's just okay. We've got Heal Touch, which is awesome, and we've got Wild Growth as well.
It's like gold cards. You draw them.
I should take out some gold cards from my collection then, or my deck. And we just pass because we have no turn 3 play.
Yeah. And I think this is probably mid-range Hunter if he's not got a turn 1 play.
Well, he may just have a bad draw. Whoa, Golden Bloodfen Raptor. Now that's a thing. Okay, so we actually screwed up the going Wild Growth play in hindsight. But, well, we didn't screw it up because we couldn't expect the second Wild Growth, but we Wild Growth here.
Yep.
No reason to do anything else.
Well, we could have expected it because it's gold.
True.
Meta.
Okay, it's screwed up. Whatever. If he has no turn 3 plays, it's actually interesting if we want to Wild Growth again, or...
Well, let's have a look. If we Wild Growth again, we can cast Ancient of Law next turn. If we don't Wild Growth again, we can cast Yeti this turn.
Yeah, and if we cast Yeti this turn, what's our next turn play? Nothing, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we can mark off the Violid, though.
That's assuming it survives.
Yeah, it probably does.
I mean, this is a beast, so kill command kills it.
Yeah, but that's it. I'd play the Yeti. I'd play the Yeti because, worst case scenario, he kill commands it, which is 5 which is basically a heal 5 card
Yeah,
for us.
it's 5 damage we're not taking.
Yeah.
Or he could have Deadly Shot.
Yeah, Deadly Shot is awesome. It's not used on the 5/10 and all that.
It's an auctioneer!
We're 1 short of playing an awesome turn.
Yeah. We can Wild Growth heal ourselves. Wild Growth gets us to 7 next turn without the use of the coin.
Yeah, we definitely want to Wild Growth. Yeah, and...
I mean, we could leave it for 1 more turn and armor up and hit him.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
cool,
sure.
because then next turn we can play Gadget-san, Coin, Healing Touch.
Touch, yeah.
And that makes Healing Touch the best card ever, 3 mana, heal 8 and draw a card.
Yeah.
So... actually draw 2 cards because we draw a card off the coin as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do that.
So, Gadget-san. Coin.
Yeah. And
bad draw.
Healing Touch yourself.
I mean, we could get greedy and do this, but...
Nah, it still dies. It just dies, but we want... more and more cards, and also we want to heal ourselves.
Yep, and we've also got 10 points of healing in hand as well.
Yeah.
He's running two deadly shots.
Second deadly shot. That's actually pretty interesting.
I mean, I guess I clear his board.
Yeah, swipe and Wrath for fun on the street too.
Yep.
And you have the Mark of the Wild Big Game Hunter combo for, you know, something.
Savannah High Main or something like that if he plays it. Can't play anything, so Hero Power.
Yeah, Hero Power is fine.
Wow, that looks nice.
Buzzard on an empty board. Oh, yeah, here we go. Beast combo. Okay, that's interesting.
I'm almost tempted to draw two because our board's so bad. And he's used both his deadly shots.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Draw two. If we draw into swipe, it's not the worst. Okay, so here's the plan. We wrath one of the hyenas.
Yep.
Then we hero power down the buzzard, and next turn we can probably big game the second hyena.
Yeah.
We take a lot of damage that way, but I think that's the best.
Yep. So we have to innovate and kill the buzzard, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna
And
take...
he has the chance to trade with the 5/5, which he probably should take. And there's a little bit of a BM.
The last time a hunter did that to me... Jeez, he's got explosive shot as well. The last time... The last time a hunter did that to me, I healed about 35 points of life and beat him. So I can mark big game it.
Yeah, I think Mark Big Game is good because even the Ancient of Lore doesn't necessarily survive. And the Hyena can survive, so Mark of the Wild, Big Game and say thanks.
And I can actually mark up my big game hunter as well.
I think armoring up is better.
I can do both.
But... yeah, let's do that.
And he's already used... Has he used one kill command already? I don't think he has. That's the kind of issue. He seems to be like Hunter Burn. Seems to be like the deck he's playing.
More like Hunter Control with two deadly shots and explosive shot.
Yeah, it's got to be Hunter Control.
Wow. It's like an Unleash based deck. Okay, that's fine.
It's a secret.
Yeah, it's probably freeze trap, which sucks.
Well, I suppose we have to find out.
Yeah, just attack into the 4/4. No, it isn't.
That's okay then.
Is it snipe then? Well, we could make the Ancient of War.
Yeah.
And just... Oh no, wait, hit face first. Hit face first with the hero power.
Oh, just in case it's...
It's explosive, yeah.
Yep.
Or misdirection or whatever.
Yep.
And now, Ancient of War.
And now we just get double kill commanded, probably.
No, I think he would have done it last turn.
Well, yeah, if he had it, he would have done it last turn. Did he have a beast last... Yeah, he did have a beast last turn. He had Nicias. So. That's a beast.
My shield for Argus.
Okay.
What happens if I naturalize his...
It gets two 2/2s and still that's not good for us. That's not good for us.
If there's anything that's good for us here.
I think facelessing the 5 then is good.
Yeah.
And just armoring up and doing nothing.
Yep.
Although we're on the clock here, but if we can set up lethal with naturalize, that's fine. But I don't like that naturalize. We probably should replace it with like
Yeah.
Ragnaros or something. My apologies, double kill command. Oh, unleash the doggies. And 2 hunters marks. No double kill command.
I think he only needs one.
He needs another one. Because hero power is only 2. And he has to take out 2 giants.
You can take down one of them.
The problem is that even if we heal ourselves, we don't survive.
Yeah.
That's cool, you can silence the 7th one. You can silence it.
Yeah. I'm still dead. It's like no matter what I do here, I'm dead.
Then just draw with the Ancient of 4. Maybe we draw into something weird.
Nah, I think it's... I silence this.
That's a 6-1, and then you can take it out, but then you're
I'd have
dead.
to take Knife Juggler out if I was going to do that.
Okay, draw with the Ancient of Lore. If we draw into Innervate, we might not be dead. I mean, we're still dead, but...
Yeah. Just because I can. Let's draw some cards.
Yeah, that's GG.
I can see.
Okay, let's replace the Naturalize.
Yeah. Because it's been like dead in both of the hunt. Well, it wasn't dead in the other hunter matchup, but it did end up costing the game because he drew both his kill commands off it.
Yeah.
So
No, I think this deck really needs Black Knight because that's a hard removal for you, and without it, it's going to be much less effective. So, you know, you can grind arena for the Black Knight.
oh, sod that.
You could replace it with Starfire, maybe. I mean, that's a cycling card, and also it deals 5 damage, which is...
What does that? I mean, it kills everything except like.
Also,
the
it
I
goes
could play an
fates.
Alex Strasser, I suppose.
Yeah, Alexstrasza is good. Alexstrasza is probably better. Okay, cool.
I think Alex
Let's play a
Strasser
couple
probably
of
would have saved us in those games. So. Yeah, so he was like control hunter more than anything else there.
No, I think he was like Unleash Hunter, like a deck based around Unleash, and it needed more removal because it
And a
suffered.
whole hunter deck based around Unleash, though.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Okay, so is it aggro pelly or is it not aggro pelly?
God knows.
I'd keep the Nourish, and do we want to keep 1 red? Just in case it's aggro?
I mean, we've got the hero power, but
Yeah, but
I'd
Divine
like to keep
Shield...
1 if we're going to keep the Nourish.
Yeah, let's keep that. Because, I mean, if it's Divine Shield shenanigans, then, you know... Okay.
Always.
Yeah, but in 2 turns we can go ahead and Innervate Nourish Wrath or Innervate Nourish Hero Power. Okay, so it's probably going to be control.
Yeah, so hero power. And,
Yeah, let's put him to 29.
yeah. Boosh, yours. Settle in, guys. This could be a long one. I get the feeling that Alex Strasser's probably going to have a say in what happens here.
Yeah, I mean, you can make a turn... What's that? Turn 7 Alexstrasza? Which is pretty good, and he has to use a White Pyro equality on it, or...
Consecrate equality. That's the one thing. I actually feel like Pally's pretty well set up against Druid because Druid like makes big guys and Pally just
No,
goes
it isn't.
and kill it. I thought it
No,
was.
it isn't, because every big guy takes 2 cards out of his hand, like White Pyro equality, Consecration, Aldor Peacekeeper, and then the stuff. So yeah, Nourish into, or Innervate into Nourish. And I actually just go ahead and Hero Power here. Next turn we can swipe the golem, or rest the golem and swipe if we really need it. If it turns out to be aggro.
Yeah.
But we're at 6 mana on turn 4, so...
All the golems.
Yeah, that's cool because we top deck a Soundwalker. No, we top deck the Silence, that's good as well.
Just shut this guy up and...
And rest the same guy.
That's the same guy.
Yeah, we don't want our 2 for that. And with the 2 damage on board, we can hero power and swipe down the other Harvest Golem if he plays something big.
Yep. I love how the animation still happens even though it's silent.
Yeah.
Like, no, my bits broke. Like, my damaged bits broke. True Silver Champion? Oh. No, he's playing shields up, obviously. Yeah.
That's fine. So you could go ahead and hit hero power the Harvest Golem.
What,
You want to... Yeah,
hit
hero power...
it and then do it. Or...
It doesn't matter. What matters is that you kill the Harvest Golem before you swipe.
Yeah.
And I'd actually swipe the 2-3, so it can take out our 2-2.
We take 4 power off the board no matter what there. And...
Yeah, but he can't attack with this 4-4.
until he silences it now. It's like, ha, shocker.
Yeah, but Druid doesn't have an, you know...
I think Pally actually has more in the way of... it has more in the way of shields up than anything else.
Yeah.
We're almost there! Almost there!
I think the Auctioneer and Mark of the Wilding, the 4-4 is good.
The 2-2, you mean?
Or the 2-2, yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be a 4-4.
And just biff this.
Cool.
And,
Yeah. We just go ahead and trade because we... Actually, no, we shouldn't have done that. Doesn't matter. Because if he has True Silver, our card draw engine instead.
yeah, you're right.
Avenging Wrath.
There goes the gadgets in. First 4 as well. It was like not messing around here.
Yeah, he really wanted the gadgets on that. Okay, so I think it's time for the Alexstrasza play.
You reckon? Wow.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
sure.
because if we top deck Savage, Roy's dead.
Yeah.
Heal it with fire.
Also, you know, he has the chance to heal himself or take out Alexstrasza, but probably not both out of 6 cards.
He can wholly...
Ah, nice one.
My shield for Argon.
Yuck. All the plays suck, yeah. I could go
I
like...
think Ancient of War is fine because he can equality consecration it, but he actually can't White Pyro equality it because he has the board advantage. So he'd rather trade his board in. Yeah, just hero power and pass.
I think, to be honest, he'd rather... he'd probably just equality and trade this guy for it. He doesn't need to equality consecrate. He just...
Yeah, that's true.
Trades his...
But
worst
even
guy.
then he plays into swipe and our hero power and all that, so...
Yeah.
Oh, True Silver, and he's going to heal himself, so... Well, that sucks.
I mean, we can Force of Nature and kill his board. But
Yeah, we could also
what...
Druid of the Claw and Faceless Detaunt, which I think I'd do here.
That seems fine.
Where shall I strike?
One equality is gone, one Avenging Wrath is gone, so... And he can deal with the board with his board, but...
I'm okay with that, but...
Yeah, that's good enough for us.
Well, he's attacking, which is a good thing. It just depends what nightmare he's got as a follow-up.
Yeah, but he's on 15, so...
Oh, Jesus.
Tyrion! And now we regret using the Faceless. Well, I mean, you could swipe Face and Force of Nature the Tyrion down.
Which gives him Ashbringer.
Yeah, but what can you do? You have
Drawing to
remove-
innovate silence.
Well, you could try that, but that's...
Bad, and we're on 10 as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's nothing else we can do, so... The problem is, I think that just completely stops us winning, because the entire way we've set up to play the game was Force of Nature, Savage Roar.
It doesn't necessarily, because if he runs out of removal, our Ancients stay on the board.
Well, the fact he said well played pretty much makes me feel like we're dead.
Yeah, good game. So he got an outro and we've got a pretty bad one in this, but...
I don't think our draw was that bad, to tell you the truth. I mean, we did get like the turn 3 Nourish, and we got a turn 7 Alex.
Yeah, that's true. But
just
on the other hand, yeah,
it's just that he drew his one main deck big game Hunter for the Alex Strasser at the same time. So
yeah.
Oh, we'll go one more and then we'll wrap it up for this video.
So are we 2-2 or 2-3?
2-3.
Okay, let's make it 3-3.
To be honest, I just feel so much more in control when I play Handlock. Especially, I feel like Handlock also gives your opponent a lot more opportunities to make mistakes.
That's true. The later one is true, but you know, you also have to keep in mind that it's the beginning of the season. So actually, rank 14 used to be like legend, or well, not legend, but pretty close
Probably
to
like
legend,
rank
so.
2 or 3 or something.
Yeah.
But it's like, I just feel like people make a lot more mistakes against Handlock than they do against Druid. Because it's like, Druid just literally goes, here's a problem, deal with it. Whereas Handlock's more like, I could have anything, you have to manipulate my life total, you have to manipulate loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Plus I've
That's
got like...
that's the turn.
Plus I've got like 9 cards in hand, so I could have absolutely anything.
Yeah.
And the Druid, no matter about its ramp, it plays 1 card a turn. You know, that's what Druid does. It plays 1 card a turn. So if you're either drawing 2 cards a turn or you've got combos, you can deal with it.
Well, I think what we really learned from this is that you need Black Knight in this deck because you need that hard removal. Yeah, we can just hero power it down. We have the healing touch, so
Yep.
and from next turn we are going to control the board.
Yep.
So the deck works without the ramp. It's just much better with the ramp.
Yeah.
Because with the ramp we already have the Sunwalker out or something. 4-2 charger. No.
I can punch it, but that'll cost me 3 life.
Yeah, but I think it's still better than keepering it. We need the keeper, so yeah. Not the best, but at least gets rid of it, and there are no beasts on the board.
Yeah.
Because you know, next turn Houndmaster is really bad if we keep her.
Yeah.
So
He let the dogs out.
although I'm not sure if the Face Hunter plays Houndmaster.
I
Thinking
don't
of
think
it,
it
but
does. I don't think.
maybe it does.
Druid in taunt mode, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Where shall I strike?
Although once again, I love the charge mode, and
I think that it's not. I definitely agree that I don't think it's used enough.
No,
Every
there's
time. Yeah, but
it doesn't matter. It's we'd rather him Deadly Shot dead than the Sunwalker
no,
or the Ancient of
Sunwalker.
War that are coming up. So
Many
let's
Ancients
ask
of
him the
War.
question.
Dost thou have it? I don't mind him deadly shotting because he's not doing any damage. aside
Yeah.
from his hero ability. Okay.
Okay, Arcane Shot, Beast Kill Command is probably his line.
Yep.
Or just Arcane Shot.
Arcane Shot, do nothing. That'd be all.
Hunter's Mark.
Well, here comes the kill command. Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool.
We've got a nice keeper and we can heal ourselves with the healing touch.
Yep.
We don't want to play the big game hunter, even though it will probably get no use. But we don't want to feed the unleash.
It's the thing, isn't it? We've actually, we've actually drawn the big game hunter, and it's not been useful like anywhere except for like a 2-for-1.
Yeah, I
Whereas
mean,
we're playing-
if you play a lot against hunters and these rushy type of decks, you can actually take the big game hunter out and put in something less bad.
Swipe would be nice.
Swipe would be nice, but we don't really need it.
It's like kill this, make Sunwalker, I think.
That's good. Although I may have done it the other way around.
Oh, this saves me 1 damage.
Yeah, but the 1 damage on the ancient or the keeper is more important than the 1 damage on you, I think.
Is it against a hunter, really?
Because we drew Savage Roar, yes.
Oh, yeah. But I'm just thinking against a hunter, because like anything that deals 1 to it's going to deal 2 to it.
Yeah, that's true, but...
Aside from maybe the, aside from maybe Stone Tusk Ball, but that's why I've got a massive taunt on the board.
Okay, so
Hunter's Mark multi-shot. That's what's coming now.
No, Hunter's Mark Explosive Trap is more likely, but... Oh, coin into an 8 drop? What's
King Crush, here it comes. Oh.
I wanted it to be...
I was actually crapping myself that it was King Crush there for a minute. I was like,
Why would you ever do that? We can faceless big game King Crush. Big King Crush would be the best ever.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, so yeah, you thought it's... Well, let's not draw into Hyena, please. Although, Big Game Hunter takes down the Hyena.
Oh.